Hello again, everyone. Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick update video, and the most important thing that I'm going to talk about today is the name of the channel. I'm going to be changing it because Frugal Mama, that's just a really common name that's used, and I really didn't expect for the channel to gain this much traffic. And I'll probably leave it be for a few more videos until all of my subscribers who do check in, until they have a chance to see that we're changing the name of the channel. The channel is now going to be the Aberrant Gardener, and I felt like that was a great fit for me and my own personal growing methods. I don't like to follow the beaten path. I like to have a little bit of adventure, experiment a little bit. I like to have fun in the garden, and some other gardeners aren't very fond of that, but I greatly enjoy experimenting and trying new things just to see how they work and whether or not they may or may not be better than the traditional methods that are already in use. Many of you have probably found me due to my weird techniques or ways I like to deal with pests, a growing experiment like whenever I grew the popcorn. So that really is the big update for now. Let me take you guys around and show you what's been going on lately around here. We've had some new additions. We have a new addition that is coming soon. We're still waiting for babies. We should have babies anytime now, but we don't have a due date. So it's just really a guessing game with them. So let's go check it out. Welcome to my new happy place. We finally got our polytunnel set up. That sun is bright. All right, so Polytunnel tour, and I will tell you more about how I got this place set up, how I got it secured at another time. But for now, I do want to show you guys that I'm trying out a few heat sinks. Let me show you real quick. Alright, so this is one of them I'm trying out. It does not have a lid on it. I'm just going to see what it does. Good measure. And this right here, there's some old tires here, and I am using them as a heat sink as well. They're empty right now, but I'm going to be putting some dirt in there to help hold in heat. So we'll see how that does. These are the very first flats to come in here. Nothing yet. It is about 4 in the afternoon, and it seems to be holding at about 77 right now. The high was, I think it was 77 or 78, so it's cooled off quite a bit. It's probably closer to 70 now. Believe it or not, these guys, they actually haven't gotten warm yet. It's actually kind of cool right now, but I have my vents open. Some of my vents are open. Not all of them. I didn't want to leave them all open, but I may do so after tomorrow's heat because the polytunnel did get up to 107 today, so that was pretty crazy. This little guy right here, this is Bluetooth, so I can actually access this information from my phone, and it even has graphs that I can check out. So, as you might assume, I am very excited about this polytunnel. I'm hoping that it'll hold heat on the few cold nights that we have, and it's going to be those few cold nights that are going to make or break our plants for the year. So if I have pepper seedlings in here and it drops down to 30, 31, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble, and I'm trying to sell seedlings for the first time this year, so we don't want that to happen. Next up, we're still waiting for the goats to kid, but still nothing. And again, we don't have dates, so really don't know what's gonna happen there. This one is Sweetheart, and you can see why. This is the bigger girl. Sweetheart is the bigger one, and she's very photogenic. And this one right here is Honey. She's usually more interested in being petted than this, but maybe that's because she was already fed. They do say that the goats will sometimes shy away from you when they're getting close to labor, so maybe she's just close to having her baby. Maybe that'll be tonight, because she usually wants me to love on her, hug on her. So I guess we'll see. as you guys can see, we're off to a great start in the spring. There's just so much going on around here that it's been very busy. I'm actually gearing up for the next sale, so I've been gathering up more inventory because, as many of you know, twice a year I do resale baby clothing. So I've been picking up inventory and getting all that entered into the system so that I can make the money from the spring sale. A few other things that are happening. Again, I'm going to be selling seedlings for the first time this year, so that's going to be a fun venture. And for anybody who's interested in doing the same, I will try to get some great numbers for you guys. What sells, what doesn't in my area, how much I sold them for, what sells better as far as the size of the sell. That'll be fun to report back to you guys on. We are also about to go pick up a bottle lamb this weekend. I'm very excited for that. We're going to raise up this lamb for our family. And we also acquired more Muscovy Ducks, so that's fun too. I figured I'd go ahead and ramp up production here in our garden, bring in a few more Muscovies. I had more last year, but we actually had a predator get to them, so I was left with one drake and one hen. And then I also have my khaki Campbells. I sold off most of our chicken flock. The reason for that being they were getting older and it was time to bring in fresh hens. With everything that's kind of going on in the world right now, I actually swapped over from doing just a commercial laying breed, just hens. I swapped over from doing that to I'm going to go to Rhode Island Reds, and I'm going to do straight run instead. So I'm going to save a little money there, and I'm also going to have roosters on hand just in case we need them. I'm also looking into some Cornish bantams. I would like to add some Cornish bantams, and in around May or maybe sooner. I did find a local breeder, but I'm planning to get some geese. This breeder actually has Sebastopol geese, so I'm pretty excited for that. Hopefully we'll see a lot of fun content coming this summer, but for now it's seed starting season, it is consignment season, and it is baby season. So there is so much going on. So if I'm late on a video, I greatly apologize. Thank you all so much, and I hope this video has cleared up a little bit for you guys, maybe gotten you more up to speed. Tell me what you guys are doing. What are you starting in your zone? What plants are you most excited to try this year? Are you bringing in new livestock, new poultry? Tell me in the comments below. I love to have discussions with you guys. It's so much fun. Bye everyone. Thank you for visiting. The ranunculus is just starting to come up. Just barely see them. There's another one. I'm excited for these. I don't know that they'll do much for me though. There's a few.